Hi there, fellow Rangers supporters. Today, we've got plenty to chew on as we take a closer look at the latest movements in the January transfer window and some developments that could really shape the rest of the season. It's a proper busy time for the club, and fans are buzzing with anticipation about what the board and management are putting together. First up, let's talk about the signing that's been on everyone's lips, Andreas Scoilson. The deal has been confirmed as a loan move, and while some of you might have your reservations about loans, this one comes with an option to buy at the end of the season, which changes the conversation completely. The fee that has been revealed is £9 million, which is close to a record transfer for the club and could see Scoilson becoming a major addition if he can recapture the kind of form he showed at Club Brugge. For Rangers, securing someone with that level of attacking threat is a significant step forward, particularly as the team looks to strengthen their squad for the title challenge. The fans are excited, and rightfully so, because the winger has shown flashes of brilliance that could inject a real spark into the side, especially in games where breaking down stubborn defenses has been a challenge. Now, when it comes to loan deals, we've seen them work out well and sometimes not so well in the past. Players like Seema and Cherney were high on supporters' wish lists, and while the old regime couldn't make permanent moves, those negotiations laid the groundwork for understanding how difficult it can be to bring in talent under temporary terms. With Scoilson, however, the option to purchase provides a clearer pathway to make him a long-term fixture at Ibrox. Assuming he hits the ground running, it's always a gamble, but one with potentially huge rewards if he can adapt quickly to the Scottish Premiership. The excitement among fans isn't just about the fee or the paperwork, it's about the footballing potential he brings and the chance to see the team gain momentum with a fresh attacking presence. If he replicates his Club Brugge form, then matches could become far more dynamic, giving Rangers more ways to unlock defenses and create scoring opportunities, which has been a point of focus all season. Switching gears, there's also been a surprising development involving one of our so-called rivals, Lyall Cameron, the young Dundee midfielder who joined Rangers last summer, is reportedly heading out on loan to Aberdeen. This one has stirred a bit of controversy given the intense, though admittedly one-sided, rivalry between the clubs. Rangers fans, as you might expect, are taking the news in stride, even with a sense of cheeky amusement, while Aberdeen supporters aren't quite as happy about losing a player to the Ibrox side and then seeing him return to their own turf. Cameron, only 23, has had a season hampered by limited appearances, and the loan is seen as an opportunity for him to get consistent game time, continue developing, and contribute meaningfully, which is especially important with the Scottish Cup fixtures coming up. The discussions suggest it's a straight seasonal loan without a purchase option, which makes it primarily a developmental move rather than a transfer that impacts long-term squad planning. From a fan perspective, it's a sensible decision. Young players need minutes on the pitch, and sometimes that means going to a club where they can play regularly and gain confidence, even if it's at a side that traditionally competes in a very different context. The situation with Cameron also highlights the broader strategy of using the January window to balance the immediate needs of the team with long-term player growth. Rangers are managing squad depth carefully, particularly in the midfield, as interim manager Peter Levin looks for options ahead of crucial cup fixtures. There's a tactical awareness in these decisions. Giving Cameron the chance to play regularly benefits both the player and the club, allowing for a smoother reintegration when he returns. while also ensuring he doesn't stagnate sitting on the bench. Fans can be confident that the loan will be monitored closely, and it's part of a wider philosophy of nurturing talent while still pushing for results across all competitions. It's a delicate balance, and one that speaks to the way Rangers approach squad management under the current setup, blending ambition with prudence. Meanwhile, off the pitch, discussions about veterans like James Tavernier are gaining attention. The captain has been a stalwart for nearly a decade, with an extraordinary record that includes hundreds of appearances, a remarkable tally of goals for a fullback, and an equally impressive number of assists. However, with his contract running down and negotiations for renewal stalling, there's growing speculation that he may seek a fresh challenge abroad. Clubs in Greece are reportedly taking a keen interest, seeing an opportunity to bring in an experienced, attacking-minded fullback who has consistently contributed at the top level. For Rangers, allowing Tavernier to move on at the right moment could make financial and tactical sense, providing space for emerging talent like John Sterling to step into a more permanent role while also ensuring squad renewal and budget balance. Tavernier's influence on the team has been immense, but football is as much about timing as it is about loyalty, and this potential move underlines the evolving nature of squad planning as the season progresses. As this January window unfolds, fans have plenty to think about, from new signings to strategic loans and potential departures. The dynamics of the team are shifting, and every decision carries weight, whether it's bringing in a player like Scoilson, who could have an immediate impact, or sending a young star like Cameron out to gain experience. At the same time, the handling of seasoned figures such as Tavernier shows the club's attention to balancing present ambitions with future sustainability. There's excitement, there's debate, and there's a sense that each move is part of a carefully considered plan to strengthen the squad, maintain competitiveness, and ensure that Rangers remain a force in both domestic and European competitions. Fans have their opinions naturally, and the discussions online reflect the passion that surrounds every transfer, loan, or potential exit, making this period one of the most engaging and closely watched phases of the season. Turning our attention back to the pitch, it's clear that the January window isn't just about names and contracts. It's about shaping a squad capable of sustaining a title challenge while navigating the intensity of Scottish football. Rangers have been smart in their approach, combining immediate reinforcements with long-term planning. The addition of Andreas Scoilson, if made permanent, will provide not just skill, but a new attacking dimension, and the way the coaching staff manage his integration could define the remainder of the season. Rangers fans are rightly excited about the prospect of a player who can stretch defenses, create space, and contribute decisively in the final third, especially in high-stakes encounters against Celtic and other title rivals. The hope is that Scoilson's previous success at Club Brugge translates seamlessly into Scottish football, and that he can adjust to the unique physicality and pace of the Premiership. Early signs suggest the technical ability is there, and the challenge will be consistency and adapting to a squad that demands high pressing, rapid transitions, and tactical awareness at every moment. Meanwhile, the squad's depth is under scrutiny, particularly in midfield. Lyall Cameron's loan to Aberdeen reflects both the need for game time and the careful management of young talent. Cameron has shown glimpses of promise, but limited minutes at Ibrox have restricted his development. Sending him to Aberdeen allows him to mature in a competitive environment, gain confidence, and return with a clearer understanding of top-level football expectations. The move also underscores Rangers' approach to under-21 players' development through regular football rather than stagnation on the bench. Supporters may have mixed feelings, given the historical rivalry, but the practical benefits are evident. By the end of the season, Cameron could return as a more polished midfielder, ready to challenge for a starting spot or potentially attract interest from other clubs, creating future opportunities for both player and club. It's a pragmatic approach that balances the immediate needs of the squad with long-term development goals. At the same time, the club is handling the veteran contingent with care. James Tavernier's situation remains pivotal. While his contributions over the past decade are unparalleled, the reality of football means change is inevitable. With the captain's contract nearing its conclusion, there's a chance he may seek a new challenge overseas, possibly in Greece, where familiar faces and a fresh league present an intriguing prospect. Tavernier's attacking output has been exceptional for a fullback, and his influence on Rangers' play has been transformative, yet with players like John Sterling emerging from injury and showing versatility, the squad is prepared to manage transitions without losing competitive edge. Fans may feel nostalgia at the thought of Tavernier leaving, but it's also an opportunity to see new leaders emerge and for the club to continue evolving strategically. The management must weigh loyalty, financial considerations, and squad refreshment simultaneously, ensuring that Rangers remain competitive while providing opportunities for the next generation of players to step up. The January window has also highlighted the increasing importance of squad rotation and tactical flexibility. Managerial decisions are shaping the way players are deployed across different competitions. Balancing league fixtures with cup ties demands careful planning, particularly when dealing with young players and those returning from injuries. The fitness and conditioning of key contributors like Tavernier, as well as emerging talents such as Sterling, must be monitored to avoid overexertion. This level of detail in squad management illustrates a sophisticated approach to football operations at Ibrox, where every move, whether a loan, a new signing, or a veteran's departure, has ripple effects across the team. Fans watching from home can appreciate the strategic complexity behind these decisions, recognizing that the January window is about more than just headlines. It's about building a squad capable of meeting multiple objectives. Looking ahead, the focus will also be on how Rangers integrate new talent and manage expectations. Players like Scoilson bring excitement, but the coaching staff must ensure that their introduction does not disrupt the existing chemistry. The balance between seasoned professionals and younger players requires careful oversight, particularly in high-pressure matches against Celtic or in crucial Scottish Cup ties. Meanwhile, loan arrangements for developing players, such as Cameron, show that the club is committed to nurturing talent while maintaining competitiveness. Each decision carries implications for squad morale, on-field performance, and future transfer strategies. The January window is therefore a period of both immediate action and forward-thinking, where every move is considered in terms of both footballing and financial impact. For Rangers supporters, this is a fascinating period filled with speculation, hope, and careful analysis of every signing, loan, and potential departure. Off the pitch, the club's transfer strategy is clearly aligned with long-term objectives. High-profile loans with options to buy, such as Scoilson's, provide flexibility while mitigating risk. Mid-season loans for younger talents allow for experience accumulation and development, and managing veteran exits ensures squad renewal and financial stability. The balance between investing in new talent and supporting homegrown or younger players reflects a comprehensive strategy designed to maintain Rangers' competitive edge while preparing for future challenges. Fans can see that these moves are part of a coherent plan rather than isolated decisions, reinforcing confidence in the management and the club's vision. The way Rangers approach transfers, loans, and player development demonstrates a holistic understanding of modern football management where short-term results and long-term growth are intertwined. And in addition, there is an undeniable sense of momentum building across the squad. With the January window still active, Rangers have the opportunity to reinforce key areas, manage emerging talents, and prepare for the final push in domestic competitions. Each signing, loan, and tactical adjustment contributes to a broader picture of ambition and adaptability. Supporters are invested not just in individual performances, but in the collective evolution of the team. As the season progresses, the effects of these January decisions will become increasingly apparent, influencing outcomes in the league, the Scottish Cup, and other competitions. Rangers' careful management of player integration, squad depth, and strategic loans exemplifies a club operating with both precision and vision, ensuring that each move strengthens their position both now and in the seasons to come. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to get all the exclusive news about Rangers FC. Don't overlook any details about your beloved team. It's crucial for Rangers FC fans. Whispers are growing round Ibrox that Danny Röhl's bold ideas might be cutting against the grain of the Scottish game, and no A-body is keeping quiet about it. Pundits and old pros alike are muttering that the Rangers gaffer's high-wire approach looks more like a gamble than a grand plan, with some branding it flat-out suicidal for these parts. The talk is nay about one bad afternoon or a single slip at the back, but a wider worry that Röhl's philosophy doesn't quite fit the rough-and-tumble rhythm of Fitbar north of the border. Röhl, a German coach with a short playing career, cut short by injury, arrived with a reputation for modern thinking and brave setups. High lines, aggressive pressing, and a willingness to leave space behind are hallmarks of his work, and on paper, it all sounds progressive, but this is Scotland, where pitches can be heavy, atmospheres hostile, and opponents more than happy to go direct and ask questions the hard way. That kind of purity doesn't survive long up here, one former international was heard saying, suggesting the system asks too much of defenders and invites chaos. Around the press room, there's a sense this could either spark a revolution or blow up spectacularly. Supporters are split, some thrilled to see a Rangers side daring to dominate, others fearing it's a style better suited to sunnier leagues. The rumour mill reckons senior voices in the game are already advising caution, hinting that adaptability, no ideology, is what wins in the Premiership. Whether Röhl sticks or twists remains to be seen, but the noise is getting louder. For now, it's all speculation, but in Scottish Fitbar, speculation travels fast. If results didn't match ambition, the questions will only sharpen. Is Röhl the man to drag Rangers into a new era? Or is this a tactical experiment that simply doesn't work on these parks? That's the debate crackling through the stands and studios just now. Greetings. Fans, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, as it's greatly appreciated by Rangers FC. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments section below. Until the next video, stay tuned.